Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of dreams and how you can not only get more peaceful sleep, but also start to remember and even influence your dream life. All the information we're sharing today comes from some insightful resources, so let's get started. Have you ever woken up feeling like you just had the most incredible or bizarre dream, only to have it vanish like mist? Or maybe you struggled to get a good night's rest in the first place? Well, you're not alone. Sleep studies actually show that the average person experiences a dream around every 1.5 hours of sleep during a regular sleep cycle. And guess what? Our thoughts and feelings can really impact our physical well-being over time. Dreams can even connect us to what some call our higher self. So let's explore some techniques to unlock the power of our sleep and dreams. First things first, let's talk about remembering our dreams. How many times have you thought, I know I was dreaming, but I just can't recall it? Well, the sources offer some great tips to help you with this. Keep a dream journal. This is a classic for a reason. Keep a notebook or voice recorder right by your bed. As soon as you wake up, even before you fully open your eyes or move too much, try to jot down anything you remember. Even fragmented images or feelings can be a starting point. If writing feels difficult at first, try drawing a simple picture of the dream with a few descriptive words. Record your emotions. Write down a word that describes how you felt in the dream. This will help with future interpretation. Pay attention to repeating symbols and record them in your journal. Scheduling and timing can also play a role. Try to practice on days when you can sleep in. Set an alarm with a soft and gradually increasing sound. When you wake up, remain in your position and slowly reach for your dream journal. Taking immediate physical action can make the dream slip away. You can also experiment with setting alarms every 1.5 to 2 hours to catch dreams during different cycles. If you wake from a dream you want to revisit, state before going back to sleep that you'd like to return and experience it in more detail. Dr. Raoul John, in an interview, also mentioned that if you wake up from a pleasant or interesting dream and want to remember it, lay there completely still with your eyes closed, and it will come to you. Now let's get into something really intriguing, influencing your dreams, also known as lucid dreaming. This is where you become aware that you are dreaming while the dream is actually happening. The sources suggest that with practice, you can even influence and control the dream environment, the events, and your actions within the dream. Why would you want to do this? Well, the sources highlight several potential benefits. Creative problem solving. Imagine a limitless environment where you can explore new ideas and solutions to problems. Emotional healing. Lucid dreaming can provide a space to face fears or revisit past events with greater clarity. Conscious exploration. It allows you to navigate your subconscious mind with intent, gaining deeper self-awareness. Skill development. You can even practice real-world scenarios like public speaking, musical performances, or sports in a safe and controllable setting. So, how can you try lucid dreaming? The sources provide a step-by-step guide. Step 1. Consciously state your intention. Before drifting off to sleep, clearly tell yourself, "Tonight, I will become aware that I am dreaming." Make this affirmation a clear and focused thought. Step 2. Describe your desired dream. Spend some time visualizing and describing the dream you want to have in detail. Think about where you are, what you're doing, and who might be with you. Step 3. Plan an awareness action. Decide on something specific you will do within the dream to trigger your awareness. This could be looking closely at your hands, trying to jump and float, or flipping a light switch and noticing if it behaves strangely. Dr. Matthew Walker in an interview mentioned the reality testing method, where during the waking day, you constantly remind yourself to test reality, like flipping a light switch or pressing your hand against a solid object. This habit can carry over into your dreams. Step 4. Observe the dream. Once you realize you are dreaming, take a moment to simply observe what's happening around you without immediately trying to control everything. Let the feeling of lucidity settle. Step 5. Make a small change. Test your awareness by attempting to alter something small in your dream. Try changing the color of an object or slightly shifting your surroundings. Step 6. Stop the dream, if desired. If things become overwhelming or if you want to reset the scene, you can try to freeze the action. The sources also mention the mild, mnemonic induction of lucid dreaming technique, which involves consistently rehearsing before bed the notion that you will remember your dreams and instigate control in them. Waking up a bit earlier than usual and then trying to hold on to wakefulness as you drift back to sleep is also part of this technique. Of course, not all dreams are pleasant. Let's talk about dealing with bad dreams or nightmares. The sources remind us that alcohol, drugs, and eating too close to bedtime can contribute to bad dreams, as can being ill or feverish. If you're unwell, it's best to disregard these dreams. However, if you experience recurrent nightmares, there's a technique called imagery rehearsal therapy. This involves practicing before bed a new script or a different, more positive ending for your nightmares. By consciously rehearsing this, you can actually re-script your nightmares over time. Dr. Raoul John also supports this idea, highlighting the power of imagination in both creating and altering nightmares. He suggests that since we imagine nightmares, we can also imagine a different ending. He recommends looking up imagery rehearsal therapy for more details. Interestingly, Dr. Walker mentioned a study where this therapy's effectiveness was significantly increased by using targeted memory reactivation, TMR, where a pleasant sound was associated with the new ending during rehearsal and then replayed at a sub-awakening threshold during sleep. Here's a fascinating technique for generating creative ideas through napping. The source describes sitting comfortably in a chair while holding a noisy object in your hand. Relax, visualize white light, take deep breaths, and set the intention to find a creative solution in your dreams. As you fall asleep and drop the object, the brief awakening might help you recall dream content related to your intention. A modern alternative is to set your smartphone alarm for 15 minutes. The answer often comes within this time frame, or not at all. You can always try setting the intention again that evening.